few questions for Jewish newspaper and the Jewish TV show.
Cool.
Okay, so you were born the same year Israel was born.
Yes, I know
Okay,
that.
and you've
I kind of look at that as a pride.
Okay, so you've been there.
Yeah.
How was the show in Israel when you were there?
It was great. I mean, there was such a big difference between Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. I mean, it's like one city is very sort of progressive, and it's like that in Dubai and Abu Dhabi too. But I was much more interested in Jerusalem. I come from a Christian background. My father was a pastor, and my grandfather was a pastor. So I grew up in the Christian thing. Going to Jerusalem was like, that was the greatest thing ever. I mean, because we got to see all of the historical things.
Yes. You were probably, being in the show business, you're probably surrounded by Jews all over.
I'm honorary.
You're
All
an
my friends are either Jewish or Italian, so I'm honorary both.
Tonight you have a show at the Islands
Tomorrow
Park.
night,
It's
yeah.
tomorrow night. You've been to Brazil before.
Oh yeah.
What are your expectations for this show tomorrow night?
Let me tell you about our very first time in Brazil.
Is this your very first time?
No.
it's not.
1974.
Exactly.
We were the first rock act to ever play.
Exactly.
In Brazil.
More than 100,000 people.
It was 158,000 people
Yes.
indoors. There's a place here that holds that many people, and it was in the Guinness Book of Records. It was the biggest indoor audience ever.
Wonderful.
And the funny thing is I would say more than half the people that live under the equator believe in Macumba, which is a little
with the
Catholicism and voodoo and all this. And so I'm on stage. I've got the snake around my neck, and I got the makeup and like the whole thing. And the next day in the paper, there's a picture this big, and it just says Macumba. It should have said Baptist.
Okay, last question. As a terrible student that I was, I'm always fascinated by Schools Out.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what was the inspiration for that song?
There was a movie that I was writing a song with my guitar player, and this movie was on, and it was the Bowery Boys, which was an old 40s kind of comedy thing. And at one point, the guy takes off his hat and he hits the other guy with it, and he goes, "School's out." And what he meant was, "Wise up." And I heard it, and I went, "What? What did he just say?" "School's out." And I went, "Oh, that's perfect." I said, "What kid doesn't want that last day of school?" I said, "That's an anthem." And so we wrote it right there. We wrote it right there. And usually the songs that are the hits are songs that are written in 15 minutes. The songs that take a long time are usually trying to force something.
You certainly don't know, but we have something in common. Our TV show is in the Guinness Book of Records too.
Oh, really?
It's the longest running TV show in the world.
Oh, wow. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Okay,
How long is it?
We started in 1961,
Oh, wow.
and we're still running.
That is amazing.
Yes, it's only half an hour, but it's still running.
No, that's great.
And it was a real pleasure meeting you.
Well, I
and
get to be on the show that's the longest running show.
You are. You are.
Thank
Pleasure.
you. Thank
Real
you.
pleasure.
That's great.
Okay.
I appreciate that.